Are you an investor looking for a company to invest to? Well, you have come to the right place. In this video, we will brief and provide an exposure regarding the financial analysis of two biggest hospitality companies, which are Genting Malaysia Berhad and Berjaya Corporation Berhad. The research objective regarding the financial analysis between two companies, performance in 2021 and 2022, aim to provide comprehensive understanding of the financial health and performance of the selected companies during the specified period. The objective of the research may include comparative analysis, profitability assessment, and liquidity and solvency analysis. All these three objectives works to develop better understanding regarding the liquidity and solvency position of the companies. It is because it is essential for assessing their financial stabilities. The research objectives may include analyzing liquidity ratios like current ratios and quick ratios, and solvency ratios, which is the debt to equity ratios and interest cover ratios, to determine the company's ability to meet short-term and long-term financial obligation. In this research, our group of 5 people have conducted about 13 different ratios analysis in aspect of liquidity, profitability, financial decision and return on equity to investigate thoroughly regarding the financial performances of both Genting and Berjaya in 2 years to allocate the right financial decision making for investors to increase their income. By achieving these research objectives, a comprehensive financial analysis can be conducted to gain insights into the financial performance, strengths, weaknesses, and overall financial positions of the two companies during the years 2021 and 2022. Before we start, I will firstly provide an explanation regarding both two involved companies, starting from Genting Malaysia Berhad. Genting Malaysia Berhad, commonly known as Genting Malaysia, is one of the leading integrated resort operators in Malaysia. Established in 1980, the company is a subsidiary of Genting Group, a multinational conglomerate with a strong presence in the leisure, hospitality, and gaming industries. Genting Malaysia is primarily involved in the development, operation, and marketing of integrated resorts, which combine various entertainment, hospitality, and gaming offerings. The company's flagship property is Resort World Genting, located in Titi Wangsa Mountain near Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Resort World Genting is the largest and one of the most popular integrated resort in Southeast Asia, attracting millions of visitors annually. Next, we will proceed to Berjaya Corporation Berhad, which is the company that owns Starbucks in Malaysia. Berjaya Corporation Berhad, commonly known as Berjaya Corps, is a diversified conglomerate based in Malaysia. Founded in 1984, the company is listed on the Bursa Malaysia Stock Exchange and operates across a wide range of industries, including consumer marketing, property investment and development, hotel and resorts, gaming and financial services. Berjaya Corp's business interests span multiple sectors, making it a significant player in Malaysian business landscape. The company's consumer marketing division is involved in various retail and distribution businesses, including convenience stores, franchising and direct selling. It has a strong presence in the automotive industry through its subsidiary Berjaya Auto Berhad, which is the exclusive distributor of Mazda vehicle in Malaysia. In the property sector, Berjaya Corp has undertaken numerous residential, commercial and mixed-use development projects in Malaysia and overseas. The company's flagship development is Berjaya Town Square, a landmark mixed-use complex in Kuala Lumpur featuring retail spaces, office towers and a hotel. Berjaya Corp's hospitality division owns and operates a portfolio of hotel and resorts both domestically and internationally. It includes well-known brands such as Berjaya Hotels and Resort, Ansar Hotels and Four Seasons Resort Langkawi. Both Genting Malaysia Berhad and Berjaya Corporation Berhad will be the subject of investigation in this financial research. The suggestion and recommendation will be provided in the end of the video along with the result of interpretation. By addressing this additional aspect, the research can provide a comprehensive and in-depth analysis of the financial performance of the two companies, allowing for meaningful insight into their strengths, weaknesses, growth prospects, and overall financial health during the years 2021 and 2022, and help investors in making decisions by outweigh the risk assessment of investment. Now, we will proceed to the little bit complicated part that consists lots of calculation, the ratio analysis. In this part, we will explain regarding the performances using the graph as understanding aids in interpreting the company performances. We will start from the first ratio analysis, which is the current ratio. Current ratio. According from the financial statement obtained from both official company annual reports, an analysis was conducted. Current ratio was used to compare a firm's current asset to its current liabilities. From the graph, we can clearly see that both companies has decreases of their liquidity rate after a year. Genting Malaysia Berhad has dropped for 86% and Berjaya Corporation Berhad managed to control their liquidity decline for 15%. However, Berjaya seems to be more stable than Genting due to its low in liquidity decreases. Quick ratio. Quick ratio are used to compare cash and current asset minus inventory that can be converted into cash during the year within the liabilities that should be paid within the year. From here, we can see that Genting Malaysia Berhad has 84 sen in quick asset for every RM1 in current debt. Genting Malaysia Berhad is bigger in quick liquidity than Berjaya Corp Sdn Berhad, which has 16 cents for every RM1 in current debt in 2022. However, Berjaya still seems to be a better company than its competitors due to its low decreases in quick asset, showing its ability in managing its quick asset. Days in receivable. Days in receivable ratio are used to measure how long does it take to collect the firm receivable. According to the graph, we can interpret that Genting Malaysia Berhad is faster than Berjaya Corp Sdn Berhad in collecting account receivable in 2022, which concludes Genting Malaysia Berhad lead this competition that make it a stable company to invest to. Account receivable turnover. This ratio analysis is used to measure how many times are the account receivable rollover each year. It seems that the conclusion is the same. Genting Malaysia Berhad is slightly faster than Berjaya Corp Sdn Berhad in collecting account receivable. From here, we can conclude that investor will highly recommend to invest in Genting Malaysia Berhad due to its efficiency. But we also should highlight regarding the amount of asset owned by Berjaya Corporation Sdn Berhad, showing how much investor trust in investing in this company. Days in inventory. This ratio analysis is measuring how long is the inventory held before being sold. In the graph, we can see Genting Malaysia Berhad carry inventory 8.2 days for a longer time than Berjaya Corp Sdn Berhad for 6 and 2.9 days. Berjaya Corporation Berhad will be a better company to invest to because they take shorter time, showing the efficiency of their business. Inventory turnover. In this calculation, we will measure how many times the firm's inventory sold and replaced during the year. In the graph, Berjaya Corporation Berhad moves inventory faster than Genting in 2022, making it a better company to invest to due to its efficiency in replacing their inventory after a year. Operating return on assets. Operating return on asset is used to measure company efficiency in utilizing its asset to generate profit. In the graph, Genting Malaysia Berhad revenue increased from 0.12 in 2021 to 4.5 in 2022 of operating profit for every $1 assets. Meanwhile, Berjaya Corporation Berhad revenue increased from 0.39 in 2021 to 1.37 in 2022. However, Berjaya Corporation Berhad's strength is greater in managing its profit for investors.
For the operating profit margin, it measures the efficiency of a company in managing its operating expenses relative to its revenue. As you can see from the result and the graph, Berjaya Corporation Berhad win in managing its cost of goods sold and operating expenses than Genting Malaysia Berhad with extra 22% increasement in operating profit margin in 2022. Genting Malaysia Berhad was left behind due to low of its operating incomes, and sales make them only achieve 22% operating profit in 2022. Total assets turnover measures a company's efficiency in using its asset to generate revenue. From the result and the graph, Genting Malaysia Berhad leads as better company in its efficiency of using its assets in generating revenue. Berjaya Corporation Berhad is weak in generating income due to low of its asset and sales. So, Genting Malaysia Berhad's strength is created to be a good company for investors. Fixed assets turnover measures a company's efficiency in using its fixed assets such as property, plant, and equipment to generate revenue. From the result and the graph, we can see that Genting Malaysia Berhad clearly generates lower profit from Berjaya Corporation Berhad. Anyways, Berjaya Corporation Berhad have a decrease in generate its profit during 2022 than the recent year. So, the Berjaya Corporation Berhad is a better option in investing than Genting Malaysia Berhad due to its high generate of profit. Debt ratio indicates the percentage of the firm's assets that are financed by debt, implying that the balance is financed by equity. The graph interprets that Genting Malaysia Berhad have a very high debts finance than Berjaya Corporation Berhad with the increasement of 2% to 44% in 2022. Berjaya Corporation Berhad somehow have decreases in its asset financed by its debt than Genting Malaysia Berhad due to its surplus owned assets. So So, Berjaya Corporation Berhad seems to be a very good option to invest due to its efficiency of managing and controlling its finance by debt than Genting Malaysia Berhad. Time interest earned indicate the amount of operating income available to service interest payments. From the result and the graph, Genting Malaysia Berhad have higher operating income available than Berjaya Corporation Berhad in 2022. Berjaya Corporation Berhad is lower in having operating income available due to its lower operating profits compared to Genting Malaysia Berhad. So, Genting Malaysia Berhad is stable in having available operating income to service interest payments, proving its efficiency. Return on equity computing the firm's accounting return on common stockholders' investment or return on equity. Genting Malaysia Berhad have a greater and significant increasement in return of its equity in year 2022 than Berjaya Corporation Berhad. Berjaya Corporation Berhad have greater return on equity value than Genting Malaysia Berhad, but the graph shows that Berjaya Corporation Berhad managed to increase only 1% in its ROE than Genting Malaysia Berhad. So the Genting Malaysia Berhad is better option for investors due to its ability in increase its ROE than Berjaya Corporation Berhad.
The following variable may have an impact on Genting Malaysia Berhad and Berjaya Corporation Berhad financial performance in the future, which are market conditions, operational efficiency, debt management, investment decision and regulatory shifts. These are how organizations can increase their non-financial capital, which are market share. Both organizations can initiate equity funding and raise its capital by issuing shares to investors. Reputation. Strong trust will convince stakeholders' decision in investing into the company capital increasement by buying issued share on IPO. Human resources. Several ways that both companies can do this are by arranging their workforce, thus assigning according to their productivity by measuring their performances. Based on the performance of both companies, we can expect Berjaya Corporation Berhad's performance increase dramatically from 18% to 44% and is likely to remain or increase if it managed to control costs. Likewise, with Genting Malaysia Berhad, which also increase in terms of profitability. Both companies are likely have potential to grow financially healthier in different timelines. In the end, hereby we provide a recommendation to boost both companies by three major methodologies, which by monitoring and evaluation of investment performances, risk management and adaptation to technological changes.
Next, let's discuss about financial strengths and weakness of Genting Malaysia Berhad and Berjaya Corporation Berhad. In terms of liquidity, both companies' liquidity has decreased based on the ratio analysis, which is current ratio. In terms of profitability, Berjaya Corporation Berhad operational profit margin climbed from 80% to 44%, while Genting Malaysia Berhad improved from 2% to 22%. In terms of efficiency, Genting Malaysia Berhad is a bit superior assets as seen by its greater total asset turnover of 20.2%. Lastly, in terms of solvency, Berjaya Corporation Berhad looks to be more solvent and less dependent on debt funding compared to Genting Malaysia Berhad.
Factors that affect current and future performance. First, market condition. Second, regulatory shift. Third, investment decision. Fourth, debt management. And five, operational efficiency. Most significant internal risk to the company's financial performance. First, poor financial management. Second, fraud and theft. Third, loss of talented workforce.
Recommendation: Genting Malaysia Berhad needs to be better at converting its equity financing into profit. Both company assets need to stay or slightly higher than the industry average. Berjaya Corporation Berhad needs to be fully equipped with exactly enough asset to be instantly liquidity pay off its current liability. Berjaya Corporation Berhad need to be more efficient and productive at managing its balance sheet to generate profit. Berjaya Corporation Berhad recommends need to be more efficient in generating revenue from its asset. Berjaya Corporation Berhad need to have efficient corporate collection practice which are efficient with quality customer who pay their debt quick. The suitable company for investor is Genting Malaysia Berhad.